Hey YouTube, this is Godzilla with another figure review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Y-MSF figure, Godzilla 1967, and Minya. This was a request by a YouTube user called GhostBustersRulez, and quite frankly, I haven't seen any reviews on this figure on YouTube at all. I may be wrong, there may be some obscure one with like 2 views, but yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, there aren't any reviews of this figure, so I thought, hey, that's a good idea. Just gonna start off with the sizing. He is 6.6 inches tall and 6 inches long in length because of the curvature in the tail. Just gonna do some size comparison. Here's the previous suit by Y-MSF, is Godzilla 1965. So that's that. And also, pretty much everyone should have this figure, is the Bandai Final Wars Godzilla. To give you an idea of how big he is. Now I'm going to be showing you comparisons of monsters from the movie. Is my Marmot Kamacuras, and this seems like a pretty good scaling. And the Y-MSF Kumonga, and I believe Kumonga should be a lot bigger than this. Not by a lot, but maybe about that big. But it still works out pretty good. Not very accurate, but it still looks pretty good. Also, just gonna be showing you this because this Godzilla appeared in 2 different movies. He appeared in Son of Godzilla originally, and then Godzilla Revenge's stock footage. So I'm just gonna show you Gabara, like custom painted Gabara. And this does look pretty accurate. I know they were the same size. And so yeah, this looks like a good scaling also. And also, I'm going to show you the normal Y-MSF Minya, which is a very good comparison also. This looks like a good shot just to step on his tail or something. This looks like a good scaling as well. So, and with the figure he came with, Infant Minya, which actually is a good scaling, and you can also put Minya on his tail or right there on his back if he'll stay. So, onto the articulation for this figure. He has 5 points in the arms. They may pop out because I don't want to scuff the paint on the nails. Also, the legs, they don't go 360 because they'll just pop out like that. So, also in the tail it rotates 360, so basic 5 points of dinosaur articulation. And Minya only rotates, there's a glue seal in his waist, and if you break it then it'll rotate 360 all the way around. So you can be stupid like that. But. So yeah, 5 points of articulation plus the 1 for Minya. And the detail on this guy, like all Y-MSF figure, is just astonishing. He does a really good job on the molds for the figures, if it will focus, see. He looks kind of derpy in the face, but that's just because the suit was pretty derpy. The eyes are sort of a marble color to make them look more real, which is, I love that feature. The teeth are individually sculpted on the bottom, but not on the top. The toes look nice, the feet, pretty much all the details, the spines stand out on him, really nicely done. He's made of a soft vinyl, so you can squeeze him, but the thing about this vinyl is, it is definitely not the same vinyl as opposed to this, because this just feels like a toy. This Y-MSF figures, this is what I love about them, is that they actually feel like collectibles, and they don't just feel like just a toy. So yeah, that's just the detail on this guy. Show you the bottom of his feet here. So yeah, detail's pretty nice on him. Detail on Minya's pretty good. I like the face. Looks kind of like E.T., but still looks pretty nice. Especially for such a small figure. His information's on the backs and on the belly, so they couldn't put it on his feet because they're way too small. Now onto the paint job, and the paint job on this guy looks good except for in several places. As you can see, it's just sort of sprayed on him and it doesn't look that good. Especially on the tail, it doesn't look good either. But the head is what really gets me. The mouth is painted all inside, all the teeth are painted white. And especially the eyes, like I said before, are painted in some metallic paint. In the focus, you can see it better, but the spines are nicely done. And the fingernails are painted a tannish color like the rest of the paint color on him. The toes are painted on both sides, which is what you don't ever see on the Bandai figures. And the paint job on this guy, believe it or not, he's the same color vinyl as this guy, except he's just completely painted a tannish color, except for his eyes, which are a different color. So, as a rating for this guy, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 in terms of Y-MSF. In terms of Bandai, it exceeds all detail ever, but this is a different company, and this is probably one of the worst Y-MSF figures there is. I guess you could say the worst would be Hedorah, but this is definitely one of the worst. It just looks a little derpy, it's not that well painted. But overall, it's a cool set, and the Minya is definitely a good addition to it. So yeah, you can pretty much just get this guy on Tempting Toys for about 50 bucks right now, but I wouldn't do it unless you're trying to get all the molds. So, thanks for watching my review. This is GhostBustersRulez signing out.